thing that really inspires me so, and the main reason I'm making this video is because of my good friend Jim Harrington. And the reason why I'm so inspired by Jim, because Jim is the same age as I am, 80 years old. And he just won a contest in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, brought the house down. When they announced that Jim Arrington was 80, people flipped out. Most people don't make 80, and the ones that do wish they had made it. They're in such bad shape. And here he is winning a physique contest. I was so proud of him. I said, Jim, we're the only two guys from the old school. You're an example because you're still training and you have such a fabulous body. I don't care what age you are, because yours is all natural. Now, Jim takes a little testosterone. I do too, little too. But nothing like drugs. I mean, you could look at Jim's body and tell he's drugged up. Because when you get our age, your testosterone disappears. But we're still here. And we're vibrant. And what I love about Jim is his matter-of-fact way and the way he trained for health. Not for looking in the mirror, but for health. We all trained from our day. We all came up. See, Jim is from the old school, grew up into the new school. I'm from the old school, grew up into the new school. But there's not much new school except the drugs. You can train a little harder because of nutrition. Nutrition is the thing. Because not nutrition, drugs do not build muscle. And I'm so sick of guys saying, he takes this, he takes. Listen, buddy, you got to break your balls no matter what you take. But drugs don't build muscle. Drugs allow you to maximize your utilization of protein so that you recover better. But in any case, I'm so proud of Jim, and Jim inspires me. He inspires me because, you see, I'm the windbag of the family. See, Jim and I are family. We're family with me. We ain't got many people. We don't have many friends. I mean, that are our age. We have plenty of friends, but not our age. We can relate like nobody, two guys can relate, because we grew up through when bodybuilding was frowned upon too. They embraced, And I called Jim for inspiration. I said, Jim, how much protein do you get today? And to tell you that, sometimes I'm jealous. I said, Jim, shit, I didn't get nowhere near that much protein. But Jim is pushing it, is building his body. Me, because I can't train my legs, I can't compete. So the drive isn't there. And I've been in the health, nutritional business, running stores for 50 years. A lot of stress, and I'm laying back a little. But I want to give you the experience that Jim and I have and the wisdom. That's priceless. There's no amount of money in the world can buy the experience that we have. Can't buy it. You got to feel it. We know how the body responds, that's why he's operating so well today. Because he grew up with focused on health and building his body, not trying to destroy it to look good. What they're doing today. They've abused steroids so today it makes me cringe. And I was so proud when Jim brought the house down. Jim isn't a big man. I'm bigger than Jim. But Jim is chiseled to pieces. Nice form. Something you can relate to. And something you can say, my God, my grandfather, my father can hardly get out of bed. Look at this man. Boy, it's something you can look forward to. And that's what he inspires me. I was the first man to build a 21-inch arm. I was really into this. Jim wasn't into it like me, but I was really into it. And you see, now I get a kick out of the titty shape, because I took off my shirt in the bathroom. I look at myself, there's nothing to look at. I said, you don't think, Leroy, you got a little muscle. And I said, yeah, and I started shaking my titties. I said, shit, I can still shake my titties. And then you see, the point is, it's got to be done with muscle. See, now you do one, then you do the other, then you do both. See, that's the deep muscle that comes from muscle memory. I haven't done this or trained any serious way in years. I mean years. But it's part of my foundation. So I'm still at it. But I said, shit, that ain't bad. Then I started shaking it. Then I started shaking both of them, together, you know, and that's when you know the muscle is deep. If the muscle's not deep, you can't do that. And it's relaxed enough that you could do that. A lot of these guys, they couldn't do it if you paid them. Got all that muscle. You say, you shake one titty, they can't do it. Look at that. Look at that, fellas. Two at a time, one at a time. Now hey, look, I'm bragging a little bit. A little bit. I mean, I'm not trying to fool you guys or not being an asshole telling you I'm in shape, because I'm not. But I mean, not the shape that I want to be. For my age, I'm in great shape. But that don't mean shit to me, because I was so much better when I was younger. And I look at the past, the present. I mean, look, the future for me, but I have no future body, but let's face it, but I feel so good. Gym gives me that spark. And then I take the arm and I hold it up and I look at it and I see the bicep and I say, shit, hey, I know guys break their balls to get that. This is muscle memory. It was once 21 inches large. The first man in the world developed that. There's nothing like that now. And if I look for it to be now, you put me in the fucking crazy house. But the point is, I'm talking to you now because I'm celebrating. And matter of fact, this is the same, I'm making this video the same day I had spoken to my friend Jim in quite a while. I said, let me see how my friend Jim is. I said, Jim, why didn't you tell me you were going to the contest? I said, holy cow. And some of the people that had gone to the contest was telling me what a reception Jim got. So the point is, fellas, train for health. Jim is an example of healthy training without the juice. And I am the wisdom, not none of this wisdom, but I mean, I'm the guy that's from the nuance. I'm the windbag. I represent Jim in a sense. Because Jim isn't windy like me, and Jim didn't get into it to the point that I got into it. But he trained steady for years. An example now is he is example of healthy bodybuilding. The kind of bodybuilding I wish we had, but we don't.